Welcome to the shit show. It's Tuesday. It's a shit show. Hi, everybody. Thank you, Jamcow, so much for the subscription. Thank you, Jilly Pie, for the bits. Appreciate y'all so much. Just having some behind the scenes technical issues. Jamcow, I'm glad you're enjoying your virtual laundry. That game was not what I expected, but I absolutely love it, and I really wanted to play it more today. But I didn't have time because of work, and then I had a headache, and it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, turn that into the sound clip of Welcome to the Shit Show. Hi, by a CR Seer 129. Welcome on in. Welcome to Kentucky Fried Dice. So if you're new to the channel, which you might be, you might not, I don't know. This is Kentucky Fried Dice. I'm Donald. I am one half of the duo that streams here. The other half is Jilly Pie, and she's in chat, and she's awesome. And if you want more Jilly Pie, which you should, because she's amazing, Friday night, which is not tomorrow night, because that's Thursday, the night after is Friday, we are going to do some Fall Guys and Jilly Pies. So if you want to play with us, sign up on our Discord, which is coming on through chat. You can log on in, say hi, make sure you agree to the rules, not to be a jerk, and you can communicate with us and be super friendly. Yeah, but we'll do some Jilly Pie and Fall Guys Friday night. Log in, sign up, have fun, fall a lot. That's what I do. And we can do that. Last night was Arcade Paradise, which was super fun. Love that game. If you grew up in the olden days, when if you wanted to play a video game, the easiest way to do it was to go to the mall and spend lots of quarters on games that were super rad and gnarly, and you'd say cowabunga, as we once did in the good old days. Anyway, enough of that shenanigans. So we love to start every stream with some happy news. So our happy news today, which is on our Discord as well, is over-the-counter hearing aids are going to be a reality. Looks like by October, you don't have to have a prescription. If you decide you need a hearing aid, which I'm sure there's some medical reasons that you should have a prescription, but you got some. What you got, doctor?
The caveat of that is it's for mild and moderate hearing impairment. Those who have severe or those who are pediatric still need to see an audiologist.
Well, excellent. Thank you for that insight. That's helpful. So yeah, mild to moderate, but still, I think that's still a positive news that people can make that decision and not go through the whole rigmarole and deal with their insurance company, because insurance companies suck. I'll just say it.
They do.
It's just fine. But yeah, exactly. Anything that makes medical accessibility and intervention more accessible to people is a positive to us. So, yay. I think that's all I got. Sorry, I'm a little flustered still. We had some technical issues, and then we had some Roll20 technical issues that were my doing. So that's not Roll20's fault. Anyway, I don't think we discussed who was going to do our recap for this week. Any volunteers?
Who wrote it last time? I don't remember.
Hamed, you wrote it last time.
Oh, okay.
That guy.
That guy.
I mean,
Ryan.
The good news is, I think Ryan has a small task right now to do because of me.
I can.
I'll do it. Okay, cool.
Okay, we'll get your theme music playing.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Theme music. Lord, if I could actually pull it up. There it is. Okay. So last time, the team met Karn again in the late evening and brought him up to speed. They discussed their next move and decided to get to the village library to learn as much about blood magic and the being that's imprisoned inside the pyramid, to perhaps flesh out a plan for ending the barbaric ritual sacrifices. Upon arrival, Ken and James casted Comprehend Languages on themselves, while Chime acted as a liaison to find certain scrolls on blood magic and the history of the city of Utah. Ken and Karn discovered that this tribe called the Teji, whose task is to imprison a 5-headed dragon that was bent on destruction and supremacy, while the Zaltsusa tribe wanted to harness the Destroyer's power for themselves. Chime and James learned that blood magic comes in tiers, such that lower-level rodents have the least magic, and greater humanoids have moderate levels of magic potential, and dragons contain enormous amounts of magic. Ken and James further learned that Dunya was who created the prison under the pyramid and coaxed the Destroyer into it. They surmised that she was responsible for the blood sacrifices that concealed the Destroyer, and they chose to wait before telling James. James then offered the librarian to give information on his race of tieflings and general blood hunter lore as a thank you for allowing them to use the library. Chime got roped into translating, and the librarian subsequently drew sketches of both James and Chime. Ken and Karn became a little suspicious of this activity as they realized that they are wanted criminals in Brownstone. After some exchange of information, the four returned to the inn and had a long rest, during which Ken and Karn privately discussed that they do not trust the locals to not turn them in for a bounty, despite being against Dragonbane fundamentally. The long rest was uneventful, and they woke up to discuss their findings at the library the night before. They then heard a knock at the door, and Daniela's sweet voice beckons them downstairs to go to the pyramid, where they meet Grayson and the rest of the villagers living in the lap of luxury and comfort. Grayson explained to Chime through a private telepathic connection that they've chosen to stay here and give themselves up as sacrifices to keep the Destroyer locked away and to protect the world. Chime passionately protested at the necessity to give up their lives, but Grayson assured her that he was being truthful, that self-sacrifice was the decision that each villager from Graystown had chosen. To verify, Ken prayed to the gods of justice, but heard nothing, so he asked permission from Grayson and then casted Zone of Truth, which indeed verified the story. Ken then tried to comfort Chime by suggesting that they could maybe lock the Destroyer away permanently if they had dragon blood. Evidently, they had discussed this before and concluded that they were not strong enough to kill a dragon for its blood. Ken then uttered, "We don't have to kill it. We could charm it. I knew a donkey that had 4 children from a dragon." Suddenly, he heard in his mind the words from a single god of justice in Serpentfolk tongue. Serpentfolk. Why is that hard to say? Serpentfolk tongue. Not knowing what they mean, he yelled them out loud. The eyes of the Yuan Ti nearby widened in utter shock as he said, "Chama Ukax."
Okay.
It's Charma Your Cox.
Oh, jeez. Just as a reminder to our players, and you'll start every game with inspiration, so you may use that as you see fit. Chat, if you've been with us for a while, you're including those kernels, and you can use those kernels to give the player of your choice inspiration. If they don't have it, just you can mark it out. Their character names and their person names are both listed there. You can use either one. And if you're new to the channel, again, all that character art you see there, those tokens, was done by the very talented Chime, aka Bethany, aka Burger Bun. So at the very least, give her a follow over on her Twitch channel and check out her website for the amazing art that she has. So
Thank you.
Oh, of course. So, as Ken yells out this word that he has no idea what it means, but came to him in a vision from what is likely the one remaining god of justice after the shenanigans that the hags pulled at the end of last season. I think shenanigans is the right word. We'll go with shenanigans.
Frickin'
The
hags.
shenanigans.
Eggs.
Every of the lizard people, regardless of their caste, their situation, their hierarchy within the city, stares at you. Some of them even like the mouth just kind of drops open in this like shock that someone would dare utter this word aloud. And shortly thereafter, a couple of what are people like ceremonial guards, not wearing like large practical armor, but again like the plated with decorative inscriptions and there's some feathers and such to really like they definitely stand out. Approach you.
I'm definitely turning to him and I'm saying like, what?
Yeah.
The guards can be walking up during this point, but I would have definitely, yeah. What?
Look, I would have forgotten it had I not said it aloud. I don't know this language.
Did you have to scream it?
What? Okay, what happened? Why did you scream this?
I reached out to the gods of justice
And that is what they said.
And you thought it was going to be a great idea to just scream it.
The same thing happened to me in the streets of Calcutta. It'll be fine. Relax.
Ugh.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna look now. I'm looking around to see like who's looking at us. Obviously, everyone's looking at us. I'm looking for, I don't know, someone helpful, and then I guess I see the two guards walking up.
Correct.
Zone of Truth is still cast, by the way.
But it's a cast on an area, not on a person.
Right.
We're standing in that area.
No, we're not. That was
No, we're
cast
not.
in the house with Grayson. That was on the other
Pyramid.
side of town.
Where are we right now?
We came out of that house.
Yeah,
Zone of
you're
Truth.
Yeah. I thought I cast it on myself.
You can't cast on
It's
yourself.
on an area.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving
That's
on.
fine. It's fine.
Good idea. Good thought.
Lure them back in.
Okay.
The two guards, like, look concerned. Their hands are, they have their spears out, but they're still pointed up, and their hands are very loose and like non-aggressive on them. They carry these spears everywhere they go.
So like how cops would walk up to drunk people, like very non-defensive, just
Drunk white people.
Yeah.
That's probably a little more
Big
accurate,
difference. You know what?
unfortunately.
You know what? I'm gonna shut up now.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah, they're not coming at you menacingly or aggressive. They're approaching you. But even from like your kind of, it doesn't appear to be aggressive. And there's two of them. I got a new mount and it is bigger than my last one. I keep hitting it with my headset. It's awesome. It's awesome. They just approach you. There's definitely a language barrier here. And they kind of look to you, and then point their spears towards the large building where you met the elder before. And again,
I want to make a link.
Okay.
Hey folks, what's up? What's happening?
Why did Large Bird say that word?
Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you guards. He's kind of a dumbass. We don't even know what that word means. He doesn't know what that word means. Can you tell us what it means so that we know why we never ever need to say it again?
We cannot. But the elder will.
Oh, not the elder. Oh God, do we have to go? Are you making us go? Can we just leave?
You are free to come and go as you please, but we would request your presence with the elder.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to Ken. Ken, we're still at the free to leave part of the interrogation, but they would like us to go and meet with the elders because of the thing you said.
Want me to go independently?
No. You know exactly how awful that's going to go. And even though you're a dumbass for doing it, we all get to take responsibility for it.
Well,
Gonna take a real quick out of character pause again and do the Twitch thing. If y'all noticed, Dreadlore is in chat. Dreadlore is very, very close to hitting affiliate. So if you're not currently following Dreadlore, please go follow Dreadlore, because then Dreadlore can get affiliate, and they are an amazing role-playing group. Please follow them. Get them closer to affiliate real quick. They're like super close. So if we can do it tonight for the next stream, that would be amazing. Amazeballs, as it were. Okay, sorry. Back to our regularly scheduled D&D game.
Where I'm calling Ken a dumbass.
listen. So far, the Elder has been honest and reasonable with us. I'm certain that if I explain with the same level
Yeah,
of
reasonable, and
candor-
explain that they're sacrificing people we know.
Let's focus on one thing at a time. If I explain to him what I heard and ask him what it could mean, that may get us further in this situation.
Whatever.
Guys, Karn, James.
I want to know what this means. I would like to go, and I'm assuming you filled us in on what you and Chime said, since we can hear it.
Yeah, I mean, for that kind of reaction, we have to know what the hell you just said.
And the guards aren't willing to tell me.
Just a reminder that this is a very hierarchy built society that, even if Daniela knew a lot of things and could not tell you, it's just a different culture that you're experiencing right now. Not that they won't tell you. I mean, they won't, but there's a reason they cannot. Hamid,
I was typing it out.
Okay, perfect. Thanks.
Wait, you said that we start each session with inspiration?
I'm saying you do now, yeah.
Oh, okay. So, okay, then I do not need inspiration right now.
Because I'm really bad about giving it out, so.
Also, apologies for my statement earlier, coming from a viewpoint of privilege. Didn't think about it.
Of being
Corrected
a
now.
white man.
Yeah, corrected now. My bad.
We all make that.
Trying to stay open.
Tim, no need to apologize as the person of color on this team. It's a common misconception. Moving on.
I get it. Still trying to be more open and about everything going forward. Just because a lot of people are.
You're my brother. You're my brother.
Awesome.
Move it.
All right. So, team, what have you decided to do?
Let's talk to the guy. Hear him out. Explain our side.
I mean, Chime, we're not condoning what they're doing at all, but to elicit this kind of reaction, we have to know what the hell Ken just said.
No, I'm going with you. I'm not participating.
That's fair.
We probably should be able to comprehend languages, though, right?
Although the elder
the
can connect with us.
thing.
Yeah, the elder can do the telepathic conference call. We're good.
Oh, he can really zoom into our minds, you say? Okay.
That's why we have to present a united front. We have to be a real team about this.
I was going to give you the rim shot there, but I really hate Microsoft Teams, so.
I do too. So.
But you got one for this.
Good, right?
Oh, the comments about tickled. Here we go. Okay. All right. So
I don't know, something Ventrilo.
Look up there in the Skype.
Google Meets.
R.I.P.
He's the new butcher in town. Yeah, he likes to tickle his cows before he slaughters them. He's called Google Meats.
Okay, can we end this hangout and get back to playing D&D?
We're having fun.
Yeah,
We can have fun at whatever we need.
Hey, Donald, don't shoot the messenger.
Come on.
Stop it.
Aim better if you do.
Ooh,
Right,
I
can we
was
move
just
on?
thinking
Oh,
of aim.
aim. There we go.
Let's turn this into a duo.
Is that one? I don't think I know
That's
that
a
one.
bad one.
We'll say
Donald,
it is.
I seek you to.
There it is.
get-
I was waiting for ICQ. There it is. That even gets an early one.
All right, let's go talk to the elder so that we can. I'm surrounded by men with dad jokes.
So
Oh.
IRC. I mean IRL.
God damn it.
Let's go speak to the elder.
I don't know. Chat. I think we had a X Infinite. I don't know if that one is. Also, hi DC Sensei. Chat, you got anything else? Can we move on? Going once.
FaceTime.
It suck.
I'm gonna kick you all out of here.
All right, how many you redeemed inspiration? Oh, Julie Pie would like to use her points to the opposite inspiration. Yeah, you can. Just say you want to give the DM advantage on his next chosen roll, and we'll just go with that. I'll keep it counter inspiration. I don't know what we call that. Conservativation.
It's called expiration.
It will be.
Great. I love it.
Okay.
Let's move to the elder.
I don't know. Oh, Jellypie does say that I was making jokes too, so. Well, that was good though. That was good. Okay. On to the elder. Is all of our systems?
Yes. Ryan's
Yeah.
gone. I think the only
True
dad of the
dad.
group.
Yeah, the only real dad.
I mean,
I don't know. I think Bethany, you're a daddy sometimes, but.
Daddy energy.
Really moving on.
I'm about to go to the female voice and just put you into shock.
No.
Y'all behave better to that voice. Okay. So to the elder, and very similar scene to before. You kind of go into the building and all the inscriptions and just detailed work and make it into this, for lack of a better term, like a throne room. The elder is sitting in his fine dress, his feathers, his everything, and sitting on his large stone chair, basically another throne. And the guards, like, they're not like escorting you in a threatening way. They're staying behind you, kind of gently shepherding you in the right direction if needed. But
keeping
again,
an eye on them.
That's fair. The elder. So Chime, are you not going in at all? What is your?
I am going in.
Okay.
I am just not participating.
Okay. So as you make your,
not be speaking to the elder. I will just be present.
okay. So there is, I'm gonna say, since you kind of understand the Psionic Link a little bit better,
Mhm.
as the four of you approach the throne and the elder himself, you feel what is that beginning of the like Psionic Link that he is developing with you. Do you want to resist it or just accept that it's going to happen?
I'll just accept it's going to happen.
Okay, gotcha. I'm going to say the other three of you, like, you kind of feel it, but you don't have this, like, intimate knowledge of it like Chime does. So, like, you feel it, but you don't have, like, the understanding of how you would resist it right now.
Yeah.
So as the link is established, and the elder is just silent for a second and apparently like just looking at all of you, kind of going down the line and maybe sizing up a bit. Large bird man. Ken, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Why did you say Chama Ukax? What do you know of Chama Ukax?
I know nothing. I reached out to my gods. I haven't heard them in a while. I asked them for guidance while I was speaking with Grayson, and that is the only thing they said to me.
And the rest of you?
No idea.
I've never heard that word before, so I'm curious.
Try to stay silent.
What does it mean? What is that?
Chama Ukax was once a gift bestowed to us by Dunya.
A gift.
A great and powerful gift. Brings out the true nature of her followers. It is a artifact of immense power. But we worried that it would fall into the wrong hands, had it hidden away far from here. We worried that other tribes, others that would seek to unleash the destroyer upon the world, would find it. Do you seek to unleash the destroyer upon the world.
Quite the opposite. If I had the power, I would destroy the destroyer myself.
But we obviously don't have that kind of power. So we are going to look for ways to more permanently seal his tomb.
Has a long, long breath. Do you truly mean that?
Yes. Ken, do you still have? Do you have? Are you able to cast any more spells today?
Of course.
How about another zone of truth?
All right.
Elder.
Are you okay with this, Elder?
He holds his hand up. Elder Sulis. Is not necessary. I have no reason not to trust you. Not to believe you. Your generosity from the library is well known amongst our city already. If you would use Chamukax to seal away the destroyer, then we will tell you of its location. However, we scattered many keys throughout the world so that only the worthy could make their way in. And once you are in, there is a great challenge that you must overcome.
Have I heard this before?
Chime wants to pull out one of those gems from her bag from way back early season.
The large gems? I was
the
thinking
large
the same
ones.
thing, bro. Yeah, the blue and red that I can't fit in my mouth. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to pull that out and just kind of...
Elder, are these keys bigger than a duck's mouth?
You mean like these?
The smaller bird is correct. Yes.
Smaller bird.
That's
I
me.
think it means chime.
Oh.
So that giant door with the braziers in front, is that where this is?
Yeah, way back in the spider cave where there were no actual spiders. Yeah.
Look, sometimes if your players are afraid of spiders, you hold off on that point and then wait till the other party runs ahead and then bring a face spider in. Just
right behind them, yeah.
Oh, it's just you gotta make those spiders count. But yes, the gem's too big to eat, as Jellypie says. The only reason they made it this far. He nods. But at this point, you're picking up that he is actually a little surprised and very impressed by but you've already discovered some.
Do we have two?
Purely by
two.
coincidence.
Okay.
Yeah, a red and a blue one, I believe.
Well, we found so we found the door because does the surprise show on his face?
Yes. So is this?
Okay.
Are you having this discussion in character or out of character? Just for clarification.
I would like to have a conversation in character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said this is the door we've already found. You said that in character.
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect.
So
Okay.
this is the. I was saying that out of character, confirming that, but like, okay, so we've already found that door. Is that door where the artifact is? Over by old Graystown?
It appears you need me very little after all.
Oh no! We do not know. You. Anyways, did you know that there was a demon portal that was opened right in that same cavern?
It is unsurprising. The magic is strong there, which is why we chose to hide our artifact in
Got
such a
it.
place.
Makes sense. So the only reason we were there was because Graystown was getting attacked by those demons, and we chased the demons to their source, and we closed that portal. While we were down there, we found the door. We found a couple of these gemstones. We had no idea what they were. We had no idea how many there were, or what they did, or anything like this. But now it's making a little bit more sense. So how
we knew
many?
there had to be more than the ones we found.
Right. Do we know like how many? This is going way back. Do we know how many slots there were around the door for these things to fit in?
There were 7.
Okay.
Oh.
And we have 2 of the 7. So the 2 we found were in that chamber, or yeah, basically in that chamber.
there.
They were in that chamber. Yes, you solved a puzzle with, I think, lighting some braziers on fire and pulling them out of a fountain once the braziers were on fire.
Right. That's right.
Yes.
So we got these from the brazier. Would if you want to help us, we would love to take some more info on where the other 5 keys might be.
He motions, and one of the guards walks over to a stone cabinet and opens it, and inside is full of little curiosities and trinkets and some gemstones. One of them is one of these large gemstones. He pulls it out, puts his spear against the wall, grabs it with both hands, kind of as if it was a very sacred artifact to them. Just with great reverence, he pulls it out and with both hands carries it over, slithers across the room with his lower snake-like body, and again with his excitement kind of starts to show through as he is touching this stone that's so close to one of the most sacred artifacts, and his tongue kind of comes out every once in a while and slithers over directly to Chime, extends both hands, and bows his head as he lifts the gem towards you.
She takes it. She kind of. What color is it?
This is a bright yellow.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna look at it. She's gonna admire how shiny it is, and then she's gonna put it in her bag, along with the other one that she
Ken
put out.
reaches for it. Ken reaches for it, saying, "Hey, can I see that,
No,
please?
you've already gotten us in trouble today. No,
Please."
no.
Oh. Moving on. Yes, he was gonna put it in his mouth. Moving on.
Yeah, you made the right call, Chime.
Good call.
Thank you.
The least I can do. As to your earlier quandary, I am not certain the remaining keys are. We kept them hidden, even from ourselves, to ensure that no one but those worthy enough to find them would ever make it in.
Is there anyone who would know the location of the keys?
Or a way to find them. Or
A general location you left them in.
a trinket that points us in the right direction.
Or a map.
All excellent suggestions for what one might find. It is said that if one goes in front of these great doors, and prays that if Dunya believes you worthy, she will guide you. We have tried several of our finest champions through a millennia of guarding this beast, but none were answered. But it would seem even those that do not worship Dunya have gained her favor. Maybe these justices who are so dear to you are perhaps closely related to Dunya as her grandchildren.
Last question for you, Elder.
Yes.
Where can I find Kalakisu?
Why would one want to find Kalakisu?
And Ken just kind of stares at him sternly.
You know exactly why I'm looking for Kalakisu.
Kalakisu is also searching for you. Kalakisu senses that perhaps you are Dunya's champions. Kalakisu lives deep within this forest. When you find the brambles that are nigh impassable, you are close.
Is Kalakisu a lady?
Kalakisu is in fact a lady. Do you wish to court Kalakisu?
I think you know exactly what I wish to do.
Ah!
No, I do not, but I would much prefer you not tell me.
This is the part where we would take a commercial break, and I'm feeling lightheaded. Oh, wow.
Kin wants snoo snoo.
Death by
Death by snoo snoo. Death by snoo snoo.
You all right there, buddy?
Y'all killing me today. You killing me.
That's what Fry and Captain Brannigan do when they're told they get death by snoo snoo. They grin really widely, and then they look like they're in terror, and then they grin widely, and they look in terror. Anyways, are you making Hamed? Are you making more Shrek jokes?
Not necessarily. This was actually what I wanted to talk to you before we went live on stream. I want to do a queer eye for the duck guy kind of thing, get really dolled up and get a nice suit and some flowers, maybe a box of chocolates, and find this dragon.
Kin, now is not the time to be the donkey from your tales.
Okay. Well, let's move on to the actual
I'll leave a note tonight. I don't know why I bothered preparing ever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
All right. Okay, so we go to the door. We might get some answers from Dunya. No,
Get answers from Dunya, the justices. Hell, at this point, even Sabathiel would be nice.
Out of character, do I know who that is?
Karn's dad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. Just call him Dad next time.
Old dad.
He hasn't even met the guy yet.
I wish my daddy would answer my prayers.
All right.
Okay.
Are you there, Dad? It's me, son.
Okay, guys. Let's go find these doors.
Thank you, Elder, for your time, for your wisdom, for your advice, and for your prayers.
Another warning. The minions of Kalakisu will be after you.
Oh, they're just jealous.
Be vigilant.
Thank you.
If you would like, I can send guards with you.
That
But
would
as
be
always,
nice.
The choice is yours.
I would love to have Ixusa come with us. Can we have Ixusa come with us?
Ixusa is a hunter, but if you feel comfortable with Ixusa, we can send him your way, of course.
Ixusa is worthy of more than an emblem of a hunter.
Yeah, you should try and hire him sometime.
We don't know that Hunter is lower, like where Hunter is. You don't want to make assumptions.
I mean, I don't care what tier it is. I just think you should hire him sometime.
He's a fine warrior.
He did say he did help keep us alive.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Very well. We will send for Oksusa and have him join you when you depart. When will that be?
Thank you.
As soon as possible, right, guys?
Yes.
Tell him to bring a box of chocolates and some flowers.
No.
What?
God damn it, Ken.
No.
Thank you, Elder.
Yes.
I was
Yes.
actually drinking on stream. This is why we get the I want to fuck Helikisu.
All right.
Moving
Moving
on.
The elder kind of sits and hangs out. And the guards kind of hit their spears in the ground to signal that, okay, y'all should go now.
I'm not sticking around if
Nope.
if the things are getting awkward. I'm walking out. Let's go.
Yeah, doors open and out you go.
We walk out. We leave.
You leave because you wanted to leave, not because he asked you. I totally get it.
So
You silly
I
goose.
would love to be able to find a spot to meditate.
Okay. I mean, there's
Uh,
several like gardens and
Yeah.
that kind of.
Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna meditate and see if I can't get some of these answers without having to get in front of the door first. Also, I have a few pointed questions that I would love to ask Dunya.
James,
Yes.
you mind if I join you just to watch, make sure you don't get jumped?
I don't see why that would be necessary, but I'm not going to stop you. I don't care.
All right. Ken raises an eyebrow, kind of stares at him for a second, in disbelief that he still trusts these people, and says,
All right, I'll meditate with you.
and joins him under the auspices of being there for protection, just in case.
Okay.
I mean, I said you could come. It's fine. I
Karn,
just
Chime,
didn't think it was necessary.
what you
I'm
all want to
just-
do? Well,
Does Karn want to do anything else?
No, not at the moment. Just getting the hell out of here as soon as possible.
And then
Yeah,
Ken swings around and says,
Hey, you guys want to help me buy a suit?
Why do you
know
need a suit?
why. I told you already.
We're not doing that.
he bows his head in shame and then turns and starts following James.
okay.
One-way ticket to death.
Dude, have you even thought about the age gap?
That too.
We've already heard it's an ancient dragon.
I like him a little older.
Guys, say the word and I'll leave this line of jokes alone. Say the word and I will stop making this. I'll start.
I'm just backing up with the fact that our paladin is the one wanting to woo monster.
Yeah, it's usually the bard that's trying to sleep the dragon. This is a little weird, but
Yeah, he's not a very good paladin.
So Karn, while James and Ken go to meditate, do you want to do anything? Just kind of prepare for the road? Is that?
No.
Yeah, I'm just going to help Chime prepare to get
Okay.
us underway.
All right. So you all kind of go off and likely get some more supplies, some food, and top up the water skins and that kind of stuff. So James, you find a very tranquil garden not far from the temple / pyramid / what is now revealed to be a prison, which is cool. The Jariwei Tunjana, the temple's name. Peaceful garden full of flowers and trees, a little fountain kind of just babbling in the background to make it an ideal place to meditate. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna reach out for Dunya and see if I can feel her presence. Basically putting out the thoughts of like, I'm requesting a few things. I know that you're not full strength. but I feel like this is important.
You feel the connection almost immediately. It's faint, but it's there.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to form into words is it safe to meditate here with you? Because I don't, in my brain, I'm wondering if I'm this close to the destroyer, is she in danger of, or are we in danger of the destroyer overhearing, interfering, anything like that?
Gotcha. We're gonna use the one female voice I have for this again, so it's not Daniela talking to you, just so we're all clear.
It's not the one female voice. So all you got to do is modulate yours just a little bit, and the modulation will take over as well and compound them. Go ahead.
That's smart.
Technology.
Science.
Talk like Bill Nye. I'd love to hear that.
I haven't watched Bill Nye in so long. I don't think I remember what he sounds
talks
like.
like a person.
So we'll go a little
he sounds
different.
like a normal person.
Or like Joan Rivers. Yeah.
Hello,
this is Dunya. How you doing? All right.
Oh, darling, you're looking fabulous.
You're looking great, honey.
Okay. Go, John.
Come on, Donna. Keep.
Safe. Yes. But few answers can I give?
Is there a way to seal the destroyer's prison permanently? I'm pointedly asking a yes or no question.
Permanent, by your perspective, perhaps. Permanent, for mine, unlikely.
Does it involve an ancient dragon's blood? Or blood with an roughly equivalent amount of potent magic?
For your goals, yes.
Thank you. Do we need to travel to the doors that we had found in order to find the locations of the other keys? Or can you tell us now? Or can you tell us? How do we find the keys to Chama Ukax?
She knows what you're referring to. I'm just taking a second to think of how.
Worries.
There's a combination of her replies are all delayed as well. And
right. Got it. And then in that, I'm also going to say, or if we should not have the Chama Ukax, just let me know.
Perhaps Chama Ukax was made with you in mind. But remember, others have been seekers. Others have been finders. Some of those seekers have been close to you. Maybe they just didn't know it. Maybe you didn't know it. The best place to start is the same place where it ends.
Thank you. Is there Is there anything else that you think I should know right now?
If that duck tries to seduce a dragon, he will die. And it will give me the longest laugh I have had ever.
Since I am now split on this issue, I'm gonna let it play out without my intervention.
Evil bastard.
Thank you, Dunya. I appreciate you. Stay safe. And with that, I get up.
Okay.
And Ken comes up to James and says,
I know exactly how it's going to play out. We're going to go on a long walk along the beach outside Greystone.
Ken, sit down.
wait, you're not present.
Oh, I'm not present.
You're off searching. You're just getting supplies with Karn.
Shit, I wanted to just sit and chill out. Sorry, my husband ordered pizza, and then the pizza man knocked on the door.
Damn that pizza man.
Damn that pizza man.
But he's bringing deliciousness.
Yeah.
Deliciosity.
To be fair, chat is suggesting a nice wing massage for the dragon is the way to go. So,
and then followed by a few drinks of that mango wine with a nice wing massage. What do you think, James? What do you think?
No comment.
Yeah, I thought it was a great idea myself.
Don't let Kin hire the bard bury the white.
He's a drow with a long beard. Now you're pressing all
Okay.
Okay, the pre-stream drink was not enough tonight.
No.
What I'm learning, which is fine. Is this like 2 weeks in a row you've maybe drink while DMing again?
Me or the entire party? Or the streamers? Yeah.
Well,
Not me.
I don't know if we need to really have an intelligence save here, or...
All right.
Roll insight.
Nope, not happening tonight.
Okay.
Natural one. It's
nah.
everybody else. It's not me.
Couldn't be me.
Am I out of touch? No, it must be the children.
It's the children.
We got Shaggy down here. Wasn't me.
I was for some reason thinking with Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo, me too, yeah.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Wasn't me.
Like,
fair.
zoinks.
Wrong Shaggy.
Okay.
Okay.
Out of character, I can't believe James is going to let this play out. Okay. Of all the people that I find the most prude about things like this would be James. But okay, he has this morbid curiosity to see how far this goes.
I would venture to say the monk probably is the most prude of all of us.
He died, though, so it makes him a little less prude.
He got better.
He's now a fighter, I believe.
Exactly. He got better.
Got better.
Yeah, you tend to coping with adversity builds character, and that's exactly what happens when you die. So, anyway, let's move on.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So Karn and Chime, people are very helpful, and when you're like looking for food for the road and getting your water skins filled up and the like, people are exceptionally helpful and actually give you some of the like some basically gator jerky. Not sure if it's from your kill from before or not. Probably not. I think jerky takes a while, but and lots of like dried food and what appears to be cheese. And just all kinds of like
appears to be cheese.
It appears to be cheese, but you haven't seen anything that gives milk, so you're not really sure. But it's probably
I want to
cheese.
ask. I want to ask.
Gonna ask like what is it?
What? Yeah. I'm sorry. What is this? It looks like cheese, but nothing around here lactates.
Oh, thank you, Ninja Boss, for the posture check and the hydrate.
Hydrate.
Me shrimping.
Hydrate.
Also, hi, Ninja Boss. Hi. It's definitely like whatever is in vegan cheese, which I honestly have no idea. Soy? It's probably soy.
Nuts, soy.
Yeah. It's they basically call it cheese, but like let you know it's like
really.
it's cheese from cheese from plants. It's plant cheese. Plant cheese.
Plant cheese.
Plant cheese. It's delicious.
Sounds like tofu.
Oh yeah, that probably is plant cheese.
I mean, it's not, but it's yeah, it go close enough, close-ish.
All right. But yeah, a wide variety of people, everyone that you kind of, every shop you would go to resupply, typically, like if you go to Brownstone, they would be charging you knowing your adventures, but this is definitely them just giving you likely more than you need, even for your journey. But yeah. So I say between the meditating and the discussion and your supply hunting, about a half hour passes. It's getting towards like midday. And Ixusa kind of comes to the garden where you're meditating. Most of the town knew you were there anyway. You kind of stand out. And just waits patiently. Doesn't say a word.
I'm gonna greet Ixusa and wave, and I know knowing that we don't have a common language, but a wave and saying his name probably is fine for now.
He nods at you.
I invite him to sit, and I sit while we wait for Chime and Karn to return.
All right, it's a few minutes later. Chime and Karn make it back, just seemingly loaded with supplies for everyone, which was freely given by your Yuan Ti friends.
Jeez, you spent all of our gold?
Actually,
Surprisingly, no.
We actually tried to give gold and promptly
tried to give gold.
Yeah, Chime wouldn't do that.
Mm-mm.
All right, so I'm going to recap my conversation and let them know that I was able to actually speak with Dunya instead of get senses of yes or no answers. And so, forgive me, Donald. I know you were kind of just on the spot with it, but I need to warn them. So I'm going to warn you all that others have sought out. Others have found some of these keys. Dunya suggested that someone we've already talked to has one. So we'll brainstorm on that in a few minutes. Let's see. She also said that a good place to start is where it ends. Might need some help with that. And lastly, she said that if Ken tries to seduce the dragon, he will die, and she will get the biggest laugh that she's had in a long time. I'm sorry, ever.
I don't think you needed a god to tell you that, Ken. You really could have just listened to me.
Yes. So I am repeating that, what she said, because you all are my party, but I will not intervene, Ken, if you decide that you still want to go through with this, because then Dunya will get a nice laugh.
I like a challenge.
But you do that on your personal time.
Yeah.
It's on the task at hand. So
Fine. I thought my friends were a little more supportive of my love life, but okay, whatever. Let's move on.
Let's see. Love life into the world. One needs to be addressed before the other.
Are you kidding me, Karn? What do you think?
There's plenty of other options out there. Why do you have to go after this one?
Because it is the most peaceful one. Imagine no harm. Imagine us living harmoniously and having 4 lovely half duck, half dragon children. And then being able to seal the destroyer at the same time.
Wow, that sounds...
You know Forget it. I'm sorry I confided in you how I actually feel about this dragon. Let's move on, whatever.
And Ken kind of like shuts down at this point.
Oh.
We're not being unsupportive. It's just we need to focus on the task at hand. So the end. Dunya specifically said the end, right?
She said a good place to start looking is where it ends.
That sounds like the door.
Yeah, that logically sounds like where our journey would end.
At least for this piece of it, and that's what I was asking about. So I think you're right. It's worth going to. So I was hoping to get some more answers before that, which I did. So anybody have any thoughts on someone who may have been seeking out something like this? I have one person in mind, and I know that we asked Shmebulak when we got there. We asked him what those were. He didn't know. He hadn't seen them before.
Tape.
Who?
Tape.
It sounds familiar.
He's the wizard that brought us to this world.
Oh my god. Do you think it was him?
Maybe?
He's the kind of person who strikes me as having a type A personality. Absolutely.
I have another idea as to who might have one or more of these stones. And I don't think it's for a noble purpose. Just because they're material goods that they don't know anything about. We can't rule out the possibility that Mostep might have.
That was my one thought.
He does like shiny things like me. He might have it and not think of what it is.
Yeah, for all he knows, it's just a fancy gem.
And then the only other person I think that is possible might have some is Dragonbane. If he's searching these out to get this artifact for himself, then if he knows about it, then he might be going after it. But let's hope it doesn't come to that. We're not strong enough to face him yet.
We need to get back to the door.
Yep, I think that's a good place to start, unless you all disagree. Unless anyone has any other strong preferences.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. We're all pretty well rested, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's midday?
It's midday. Ken has used a spell slot today from his one casting of Zone of Truth, but otherwise...
Got it.
I think
otherwise we all had a long rest.
A quick short rest when we get there would do me good.
Okay.
It's several days to the door.
A long rest by the time we get there would do me good.
Yep, okay. So you want to let Chime, will you let Ixusa know that I think we're ready to go?
Sure can. Hey, Ixusa.
He just kind of looks at you.
We're ready to head out, if you're ready.
He nods.
I want to talk just talking at Chime. Should we give him the option? I mean, he was kind of forced into this. Do we want to give him the option to back out if he doesn't want to go?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Ixusa, are you okay with going with us? I know we just kind of talked to the elder about it, and if we had our preference of any of the people here to take us through the jungle again, it would be you, but if you don't want to go, you don't have to.
Great honor. Champions of Dunya. Ixusa honored to fight, and if needed, die by your side.
Well, let's not hope that. But we appreciate it. So she'll relay the whole thing.
Okay. All right. With that, you're able to hit the road. It's
I think we're trying. I'm going to suggest that we try to make as fast as time as we can, without exhausting ourselves, so that we try to stay ahead of whatever it might be following us.
I mean, we spent at least one night in the forest last time. Do you think maybe we can make it out by morning if we just walked straight? We didn't rest.
I mean, maybe. I would assume we're going to be moving a little bit quicker with the Xusa leading the way instead of kind of fumbling around like we were when we came down this way.
Yeah, and out of game, Xusa knows the fast way is the safest route, so we would assume that he would take us in a way to avoid the most kind of confrontations as well. I may be wrong, but it's a question for the DM.
So you want to try to just... I think it was a couple of days travel. I don't think, like, since you've done this journey before, I don't think you can make it, like, just realistically, even if you travel through the night, because it's midday and it was like more than a single day of walking. It would... Now you can travel with a like basically a fast pace. You wouldn't be exhausted from it necessarily, but your perception goes down. It's kind of the trade-off, where your passive perception is lower. So if something is trying to sneak up on you, or there's something really cool on the side of the road, you know, figuratively, you likely would not notice it as well. So that would be your trade-off. You know, you can travel at a slower pace and everything is great. Normal pace, everything is normal, but then the faster pace, that is the trade-off. I think if you did a fast pace, you would likely only need one full night's rest. And if you did a normal pace, it'd probably be 2, is the difference.
I elect normal pace just because we already got a taste of what's out in the jungle. I don't know if we're necessarily going to want our perception lowered.
Yep. I'll agree with that.
What's the hurry anyway?
Kalakisu is after us and has minions. And apparently
wants to
lives
kill us.
deep in this forest.
Talakisu's after us, you say?
Not in a good way. In a eat our bones kind of way.
Yeah. And given the fact that we basically got snuck up on by a bunch of drakes the last time, I don't relish the idea of them managing to sneak up on us even more.
Understood.
Okay. So normal pace it is? Is that what we're going with? Okay.
Yep.
You got it.
Your first day is pretty normal. Like nothing, you know, you're leaving a little later than you probably like. You might have to deal with rush hour traffic when you hit a certain big city, but it's fine. And you're able to go. So that first night, any watch?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Of course.
Okay. First watch is who?
Me.
I'll take first. Oh, I'll take second.
Okay. You doing 3 watches, 4 watches? What's your plan? Give me great detail. 4 watches.
4
Got
watches.
it. You're all taking 2-ish hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this a long rest, Donald?
Yes, this will be a long rest.
Okay, I'm going to change out one spell.
Yeah, no problem. So Chime first watch, James second watch. Third watch is?
I'll take it.
Okay, and I'll take fourth.
Okay. You kind of hear, as you're setting up camp for your first night, just a low rumble of thunder in the distance, which kind of reminds you of your experience traveling here, where you had this build up to this massive rainstorm, and in that rainstorm, you were ambushed by several, like, half a dozen or so drakes, and that fight nearly wiped you all out. And again, the distance of thunder just kind of gets that that memory going as you're setting up camp. And you find like a kind of a bend in the river to do so, and you're able to get more fresh water. And Ixusa is spearfishing out there and able to bring in a couple fish for you for the evening as you're getting everything set up and making determinations. But the thunder this time is coming from the north, like, which is a way you haven't fully been yet. And before, the storm kind of traveled south to north, but now this storm seems to be really focused in the north. And at some point, as you're setting up camp, a light sprinkle starts to make its way over you. Nothing that you can't handle, as there's plenty of dense foliage around, and the sounds of the jungle kind of... It's just a relaxing, almost light sprinkle. Everything is fine for this moment. You have no problem. Are you doing a campfire tonight?
I want to get Ixusa's opinion on that.
Kind of looks around for a bit. Sticks his tongue out a couple of times. Oh, hey, Evil Chizo. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Welcome in.
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Lemon is
Ixusa, with his mind link with you, Chime, says, fire tonight should be okay.
Okay.
But they are out. And they are coming.
Okay. If the fire not being okay changes, maybe let us know.
He nods and just kind of wanders off collecting some firewood, getting a little stone circle set up, and you're able to have a few moments of actual the rain. Seemingly, as he says that, the slight drizzle kind of fades away. The sun is just starting to set, and as you look off in the distance, there is just a beautiful rainbow kind of forming above the dense rainforest. And the clouds kind of slowly disperse, and things have been dark lately. And maybe this is a sign from someone that things are getting a little lighter.
Are there any trees nearby that Chime can climb?
Yeah, there's several trees.
Chime wants to climb up one.
Yeah.
Just kind of sit, chill out, enjoy the heights.
Yeah. It's just a beautiful view. You can make out a bit. It's a very dense jungle. The size of this kind of jungle really hits you. As you look back towards where Uta was, you can, now that you know what you're looking for, can kind of just make out little bits of the city as it's blended and kind of becomes one with the forest itself. So yeah, you got something, Ken?
I did, but I changed my mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Emerus. Thanks for listening. Oh, yeah. All right. So otherwise, unless you all want to roleplay anything, like, we'll let this night pass. Full rest, everybody. So change out your spells if needed. Heal up. I don't think you might take damage, but we'll start up our next morning. So as Ken, you're on the final watch, and shortly before your watch, like halfway through your watch, Ixusa is like awake and not like frantically packing, but is maybe a little more on edge than he was the day before.
Hey, what's wrong, man?
He sticks his tongue out a couple times, kind of tasting the air, getting a sense of what's nearby. And he points to a couple scars you have on your arm from the encounter with the drakes, and points, and with his hands makes a motion and then kind of points towards the north.
Yeah, there's someone coming. Got it.
Ken wakes up the rest of them.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
Basically says,
something's not right. Exusa says, let's get the hell out of here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Okay.
He knows best.
all right, and actually, he's going to make the argument of why we should move fast for at least the first hour or two, try to get away from this location.
Yeah, I know our guard is going to be down, but we need to make some space between this place and now. They probably saw the smoke at dawn and probably are heading this way, whoever it is that's coming.
That makes sense. I think we should move quicker too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get going.
Okay. So you hastily pick up camp, make sure the fire is out because you're responsible people. It would not set a forest on fire.
Horse.
It's actually a rainforest. Yeah.
Okay. So you're doing a quick pace for the first little bit.
Probably till midday?
Okay.
At least an hour. Yeah.
Okay. Your pace is quick. You're not noticing quite as much. Ixusa is spending longer moments kind of looking back behind you, and motions for you to keep going throughout that first hour. And Chime, he motions to you for a second.
Yeah. What's up, Ixusa?
They're close.
How close?
Soon.
Like, draw your weapons close?
He tastes the air.
Oh. 1 sec. Sorry, I was trying to do something dramatic, and it did not work.
That's why you got me, Donald. He tastes
well, it's he just simply nods, and with that, roll initiative. As I am ill prepared. Completely.
Did we make it further than you thought we would? Or
did I
take a different? Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. Y'all are great.
I love how our names are not populating. Should we type our names next to it?
Give me. I think we're having just a couple. It's just some tech issues tonight. It's fine. It's fine.
I've got my dice. If you need actual old school dice, I love the sound.
Why is there two Jameses? What's happening?
Because I pulled one out.
Oh,
wasn't there.
Yeah. I just added you.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I wasn't. Again,
Double the
bad
James.
DM today.
Double
Bad DM.
No, you're great.
Yeah. It's James Hasbro's doppelganger, Jim Kenner.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Okay, y'all are populating now.
Should I re-roll?
Yeah, re-roll your initiative. Yeah.
If you roll, I can adjust manually now.
I mean, I would love to keep that second initiative.
That's fine.
Oh, sweet.
I'll tell you what. I will trade you an inspiration for using that initiative. How's that sound?
Yes, do it.
Fine.
I mean, you're getting in it. Y'all get that like candy now. There it is. Me handlebars.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right. So, Chime, as Ixusa warned you, there's a shuffling in the trees, kind of, I don't know, 60 or so feet behind you. Let me pull up this map so everybody can see. Let's pull up turn order so chat can see. Let's zoom in a bit so chat can see. Approximately 60 feet or so behind you, four of the guard drakes that you encountered before. Again, they're these shimmering green scales. They blend in with this forest incredibly well, but as Ixusa points them out and lets you know that something bad's about to happen, there they are. Four of them, about 60 feet, with this kind of intent guttural growling. They've seen you. There's very likely no escape from them, and you're up first. What do you want to do?
Well, first thing I want to do is just kind of. I don't have am I able to How quick is it to just let everyone know telepathically that we're about to be attacked? Or do I need to make a sound?
I think you can make a sound. It would be faster because you'd have to establish connection. So,
yeah.
Telepathically, it would probably be your action to do everyone. I would say like a real quick, even like a quick messaging by his head because you do individually, more or less.
Right.
A sound would let
she'll
right
just she'll just
So you're a bastard.
Like, no. She's gonna.
Nuts for
yeah,
soul.
very funny. No. She'll do like a typical alarm bell sound. Not super loud, so it's not to give off to the drakes, but just so that the people close by can hear.
You're pretty certain the drakes know exactly where you are right now. You're not hidden at all, and they know that. So just you can make the alarm bell sound.
I just make the noise.
Perfect.
I just make the noise.
Got it.
Okay. In that case, otherwise, I'm going to. Are we right next to a tree?
There's trees everywhere. So you are next to a tree.
I'm gonna climb up as high as I can in one of those trees and ready my bow.
Okay. Have that as your action. So
yep.
We're gonna put little those little wings on there to indicate that you are like a layer above. Where are they? There they are. Ignore the halo. You're not dead yet. Still early. Okay. Ixusa is up next. Ixusa is not happy whatsoever to see these drakes. So they are how far from Ixusa? 65, 70 or so feet. Ixusa gets his longbow out with its kind of poisonous dripping arrows and shoots an arrow. Just confirming the multi-attack. Okay. Ends up shooting 2 arrows at... Let me color code these real quick. All right. We have red. We have green. We have orange. And we have purple. Yes, I skipped over blue because we don't want to attack blue things because we like blue. He's a good boy. Ixusa is shooting 2 arrows at the red drake. The first one misses, but the second one hits and hits very well, doing 16 points of damage to it. Piercing damage. And you all probably can't see anything here, so let's do this real quick. And that is the end of Ixusa's turn. James, you are up next as I continue to modify these tokens.
Okay. What I would like to do is, sorry, I was checking on some things that I haven't had a chance to use yet, or had the chance and didn't think to use them, more specifically from last time. Okay, so what I would like to do is, I would like to infuse my hand crossbow with Crimson Rite.
Okay.
So I need to roll my Hemocraft die for that, which right now is... Okay, hang on. D6. So I need to roll a D6, and I take that much damage. All right, I only take 1 damage.
Nice.
And in doing so, I have now infused my hand crossbow, my vicious hand crossbow, with I'm gonna infuse it with lightning.
Oh, nice.
Because I have picked up a second one, second thing. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And let's see, does the hand crossbow have a range that I need to worry about with these things?
What to say it's... I'm pulling it up right now.
I think it's 80 feet.
That sounds...
3120.
30...
3120.
120 feet.
Yep, you're all good.
Okay, so that 30 is... What's the 30 then?
A close range blank.
A 120 is absolute max, so you're going to be at disadvantage shooting anything above 30 with a hand crossbow.
Got it. Cool. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to think about Dunya, and I'm going to fire on these things, and I'm going to use inspiration from where I am. So I'm going to mark my inspiration. I'm going to click on this, and with the inspiration, without the inspiration, I would have rolled an 8. With inspiration, I rolled an 18.
All right. Which one are you aiming for?
I am aiming for the red one.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
All right, so that is 2 piercing plus, and I think I've been doing this wrong, so I'm gonna double check. So, Crimson right. I think the 1d4 is the old. I think it's the one. That's a roll of the Hemocraft die. Yes. So it's I roll 1d6. So add plus 3 lightning damage. 2 piercing, 3 lightning damage, and because I hit, I am going to brand it. So the brand of castigation basically allows me to sear an arcane brand of Hemocraft magic into it with the little tiny crossbow dart that I shot at it. I always know the direction of that creature, and every time it deals damage to me or someone within 5 feet of me, it takes psychic damage.
Awesome.
And basically I can keep this until it is till I dismiss it or I finish a long rest. And never mind, that's it. I was thinking about something else that I was researching some later level stuff that I don't have yet. So that's all for now.
Got it. And with that, Karn, you're up next.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm not done. I get a second attack. I was thinking about the brand of castigation. So sorry. Quick Good. Second attack with the same thing. I'm just going to do that again. Vicious hand crossbow. 23.
That hits.
5 piercing and 1 lightning damage.
All right,
so static electricity.
And then I'm gonna move up to right there.
Okay.
Up in front of Ixusa.
Anything else?
That's it. Sorry, okay. I'm done. I'm actually done this time.
No worries. Karn, you're up.
All right. Well, I am going to use my full movement to move up here. And I am actually going to cast Shatter.
Oh, nice. So a 10-foot
loud
sphere.
Noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw.
Where are you casting? I think the most you can get is 3 of them.
I am going to cast right here in the center of
those 3?
Yep.
Perfect. All right. Their spell save is 13 for Constitution saving throw?
Yep.
Got it. So first one, green gets an 8. You can go and roll damage whenever you have a chance, and we can half as needed.
All right. And that's going to be 3d8 on a failed save.
Orange gets a 15, so succeeds. And red gets a 10, so fails. So how much damage?
That is 12. That is 12 thunder damage.
Oof, y'all are piling on the thunder.
So
and
I'm just going to
for a successful save?
For a failed. Yeah, for a successful save. I'm just going to yell at the party, guys, cover your ears for a second.
For the record, thunder and lightning are different. Because
yes.
thunder magic I can get later on.
But you're
enough level for that.
Massive thunderclap explodes from that point. Two of them kind of seem stunned for a second as they take the full damage, while the third one, the orange one, kind of shrugs it off mostly, but still you see them a little thrown off by it. Move in action. Anything else this turn for Karn?
Nope, that's going to be it for now.
All right.
Just imagining two of these drakes now going, mwop, mwop.
The drakes cannot quite make it to you, so they all just use their entire action for 3 of them to run up directly to Karn, while a fourth does a full dash as well, and makes it all over next to Ken. That is their entire turn. So Ken, you're up next.
All right. So Ken kind of eyes this one. I assume he's pulled his greatsword out and prepared it already.
Of course.
And can I do a bonus action first?
You can.
All right. Bonus action. 1 of 2. I'm not sure which one to do, but I think I will do... this is a tough decision. Shield of Faith. And so that one will improve my AC, I believe, by 2. Yeah, +2. So go from 16 to 18. And take 2 swings at this gentle dragon, gentle lizard next to me with the greatsword. Basically, while screaming. Just screaming. He's not saying anything in particular. He's pretty pissed off from the conversation earlier.
Fair. Totally fair.
Does a 16 hit?
16 hits.
Okay, 14 slashing damage.
Oh, nice hit.
And does a 25 hit?
It's a 25 hit? Yeah, it hits.
14 slash. Yeah, so 28 total damage.
Oof.
On this drake.
You've got this purple drake. I mean, it's a green drake, but we're going to call it purple. Looking pretty rough right now. Lots of slashes, and it's yeah.
And he postures. He like kind of stares it down.
Oh, a little intimidation. Love it.
Hold on. Stupid background. I can't even hold it.
Stupid shared background. That looks amazing. Thanks, Tim. Anything else?
No.
All right. Chime, back to you.
I think I want to go ahead. I want to use my Corpse Slayer short bow and shoot Purple Drake.
Okay.
And I should be getting sneak attack. And I should also get advantage because I'm not moving.
Correct.
Okay. That is a 16 hit.
Ooh.
22 because you have advantage, but it hits either way.
22. Sorry. Jeez. Either way.
Who's counting?
Who's counting? Yeah.
Who
So that is 18 sneak damage and 9 piercing damage.
Ooh. You dropped that one like a bad habit. Just the arrow just pierces right through its head as its legs were nearly severed off by Ken's greatsword, and it just drops to the ground in a heap.
Ken looks up at the tree and kind of gives a thumbs up.
Julie Pie wants to point out that Purple Drake sounds a lot like Purple Drank. So that's it.
Guess on that Purple Drake.
Purple Drank.
Down there, Purple Drake.
Sorry, was that the end of your turn, Chime?
That is the end of my turn.
All right. Ixusa seems a little concerned that Karn is up there by himself against 3 drakes.
Dumbass.
Drops his bow and pulls out a scimitar, and realizes he made a slight tactical error and is on the wrong side, but is going to attack the green one with his scimitar twice. His first attack, he just seems a little distracted and swings too high. Comes back with his second attack, which is somehow even worse. He tries to like pierce the drake, and it jumps back for a second and just hisses at him. And Xusa has a look of frustration on his face, but continues on. And that is the end of his turn. James, you're up next. Inspiration
After redeemed an inspiration, can I give him inspiration?
You can. He will use it the next turn.
Okay.
Sure. Y'all are adopting NPCs.
I'm gonna move up here right behind Karn, and I would like to fire my hand crossbow at the orange one.
Okay.
Yep. And let's see. Okay. That is a crit. All right. So that is 13 piercing damage plus 2 lightning damage.
You'd actually roll 2d6 for your lightning damage as well. You roll all your dice doubled.
3 total lightning damage, 2 plus 1. So,
okay.
And then I'm going to reload and fire again.
Okay.
Let's see. Why was I hitting up? I'm not doing that yet. And you know what? Actually, no, never mind. It's just growth. Yeah, I should have done it. I didn't. I got an 11. That's not going to hit. And I've already moved. I'm good where I'm at.
All right. So we'll say you're...
I did hit him. No, never mind. I did hit him once, but my brand is still on the red one. I'm actually going to... Nope, never mind. Done. I'm done.
So your first shot like tears a huge chunk of flesh out of its arm, and your second shot, or leg, or whatever it is for a drake, your second shot is in that exact same spot, and normally it would have hit. However, since you took out a huge chunk of flesh, it just goes right through and doesn't seem to affect it at all.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah, gross, right? Okay, you said you're done, so I'm gonna say you're done. Yeah, crit, there it is. Thurlow knows what's up. Karn, you're up.
Okay, well, Karn is looking and seeing the number of drakes that are right in front of him is actually gonna take his sunblade in one hand and his longsword in the other.
Oh.
I'm gonna make an attack. Let's see, on the red one first with the sunblade. Does a 24 hit?
Yes, a 24 hits.
Okay. All right, so that's going to be 13 radiant damage.
All right, and with that, the red one, you pierce through it, and it just gets it right in the gullet, and it just lets out a terrible screech as the sunblade, the radiant damage from your blade, puts down this drake as it curls over dead.
All right. Well, with the longsword in the left hand, Karn is going to swing around and attack the orange one.
Use that as your bonus action as your offhand attack. Just so you're aware of that. And I think I'd have to look at the rules. I'm not positive. I think you're gonna have disadvantage with use of the longsword unless you have a feat for that.
Let me take a look at the dual wielder feat. You can use two-handed weapon fighting even when one-handed melee weapons you are wielding aren't light.
Okay, you add the dual wielder feat?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You're good to go then.
All right. Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
All right. That's going to be for 10 slashing damage.
And that was on the orange one?
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
And you still have one attack left with your sunblade if you so choose. Because you have 2 attacks, right?
Yeah. I've got the extra attack as a fighter.
Perfect.
So I'm going to come at the orange one with the sunblade as well.
Wow.
18.
That hits.
And that's going to be for 11 radiant damage.
Oof. This is very different than our previous Drake fight. Huh.
The jump to level 7, man.
Anything else?
Nope, that's going to be it.
All right. The Drakes seemingly, I don't want to say communicate, but are definitely letting out some like kind of noises back and forth for a split second as this is happening. with the orange drake is going to attack Karn with its first with its bite. Trying to bite at you. Gets a 17.
That hits.
For 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then as the bite kind of clamps down on you, the tail swings around to hit you. But you're able to see that one coming and deflect it away with your longsword quickly.
He gave you the clamps.
Okay. And as that, it releases its attack on you and starts to run away. So you have an attack of opportunity if you'd like to use it on it. It's up to you.
I would love to.
So go ahead and roll that.
That's a 16.
That hits. And
that's 7 radiant damage.
It is barely standing, and Ixusa sees this and swipes at it with his scimitar and is going to use the inspiration bestowed on it from Burger Bun. And gets a 21. Which finishes off that Drake, who never makes it particularly far. With that, it's the green one's turn, and the green one just hauls ass away.
Just says nope.
Scuttles through the forest, dashes away. And
you only make one attack of opportunity in between turns?
You get one reaction between your turns.
Okay. It counts as a reaction.
Counts as your reaction.
I don't think I never knew that.
It does.
I did not know that.
There was a little strategy there for those drakes to make sure that one of them got to escape potentially.
Strategic.
So it's running away. Do y'all want to continue to be engaged, or what's your plan?
I want to ask Ixusa. Sorry, what?
Ken was just going to step over one of the down drakes and start squatting and standing up and squatting and standing up and squatting and standing up over and over again.
Just not going to acknowledge it. That's
this
easier.
Reminds me of elementary school.
No, right. I was going to say, our paladin is acting so holy, it's almost like he has a halo in effect.
Ixusa just kind of shrugs. Says, I guess, Chime, are you still linked with Ixusa? Okay.
You are muted, by the way, but we saw you say yes.
Yes.
It matters not. She knows.
All right, Ken, leave it alone.
Okay. Should we?
I mean, not just that one, the one running away.
Yeah. All right. I'm willing to follow Ixusa's lead here.
He puts his scimitar away and starts to walk back for his bow. Can make it to the doorway if we hurry. Can make it before nightfall.
Let's go.
All right. Look. He still will pause every once in a while and taste the air, and would look to you all and just shake his head as if everything is fine, like nothing is following you currently. It's the sun is just starting to fall. You're making way out of the jungle into this more of a deciduous kind of forest that you recognize. It's more around the brownstone area, kind of rolling hills and the just it's familiar to you once again. Not this foreign sounds of the rainforest that you've spent the last several days in. And between Ixusa being able to lead you there and just your unfamiliarity, you find the more or less hole in the ground where this was located before, and able to make your way through these tunnels, and it seems familiar but different, and you can't quite put your finger on it.
Can put the great sword out.
Okay.
Oh yeah, as soon as I see him get his weapon, I'm getting my weapon out too.
Yeah, and I'm gonna cast one of my classic spells that I've not used in quite a while. One of those that is absolutely intrinsic to a paladin that they have on level 1. That sure, it only has a 30-foot range, but it is that important. It is called, and now that I'm done stalling, Divine Sense, 30 feet, but I should be able to feel any fiends, celestials, or undead within 60 feet, not 30, 60 feet. So.
Yeah. Okay. So you kind of pause for a moment and take a breath and focus just for a second, and you're searching out for impurities, things that are just not necessarily belonging on this plane, outsiders, as it were. And before, when you're in this cave, the stench of fiends was almost overwhelming. And at this point, it's clear, like everything is fine, and that's not the strange feeling that you've had. It feels like this has been traveled. Before, it was kind of dusty, and there were those spider webs throughout. And as you make it seems clear, almost welcoming. In fact, a little further in, there have been torches attached to the wall on these like sconces, and they're burning. They're not like a magical light. Someone's been here recently.
I'm gonna immediately try to get everybody to stay quiet and try and get everybody to listen in, see if anybody hears anything.
All right, do we hear anything, DM?
What
I would like to make a perception check.
Yeah, is that
Sure.
perception?
That's
Is it
right.
investigation?
Or investigation.
Y'all perception away. Ixusa has his bow out, has an arrow strung and not quite fully knocked, but has it tasting the air. He kind of looks at you all like he's not sure what's the big deal.
I'm gonna use inspiration on this.
Sure.
Me too.
Sure.
Let's see, this is a
It's not working.
skill
What the
check.
hell? What's up?
If you're on the map still, which we have pulled up.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's working. All
Yeah,
of a
you
sudden.
can just click on your token.
Did you say it has it's perception?
Perception.
Okay.
I got an 18.
I got a 17.
16.
I got 7.
Broke the pattern.
Okay.
You had inspiration, right? You should have used it because it's almost 10 o'clock and you get inspiration every episode now. I'm just kidding.
You hear the gentle crackling of the torches as they line the walls and burn their flames. You hear perhaps some crickets or some other type of underground insect as they chirp. But in terms of threats or danger, you hear nothing.
I'm going to turn inward. I'm sorry, go ahead.
But you do see the kind of below you that the dust that had accumulated, there are clear humanoid footpaths leading back towards what you believe to be the section where the door was.
Okay, never mind. That changes what I was going to do. Okay.
So do you all just keep approaching?
I want to signal chime for a mental connection.
Yeah, what's up?
Let's make the approach as silent as possible.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let everyone know. And Chime kind of plays telephone.
Okay.
And she says something completely different.
Everyone, we're gonna run and scream right up to the door. Just
something about needing more pylons. I don't know. I don't get it.
Oh no.
Got it.
We need pylons.
Sure.
So the Ixusa kind of picks up what's happening, crouches down.
I mean, I'm letting him know too.
Oh, he's. Thank you.
I'm not leaving Ixusa out.
Slowly, like slithers along with the rest of you, and as you make it around towards this back section where this intricate stone door, there's double doors with engravings again. Now that you look at it, more similar to those you saw throughout Utah. And as the kind of stairs leading up to it, at the base of it, notice a couple things that throw you off just a bit. A couple of baskets that look exactly like those that you saw that were being delivered to Susanna back in Gracetown as she was left alone.
Shit.
A small like bag sitting next to it, and on that bag is a parchment with some writing on it.
We still have time to leave.
No. Now I have to know who's down here.
The fucking hags.
Do you really think it's the hags?
Of course I do.
The hags don't need the sconces.
Also, hags aren't really known for intricate baskets.
Yeah, that too.
But
Okay.
don't they have...
They wouldn't be giving meals to them. I don't
All right,
think.
all right.
Ken pulls out his great sword once again. Yeah.
Okay. So what are you gonna do with that? There's the baskets, there's the bag, and there's the note on top of the bag.
I want to look at the note.
Okay.
Read the note.
The note
And
starts
already-
with the handwriting is kind of familiar, but it's someone you, I guess, haven't talked to in quite a while. But the beginning of it is unmistakable and says, "Dear friends." And then we'll get to the rest of the note on our next session in 2 weeks. So that will be the 31st of this month. August 31st will be our next session of KFD&D right here on Kentucky Fried Dice. If you haven't already, please go follow Dreadlore. They are incredibly close to hitting affiliate, and we want to make sure we are supporting our fellow streamers as they are on their quest to affiliate. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Hope you had fun.
I had a lot of fun. That was great.
Read the note
Yeah.
from Tam.
Let's see. All right, so
meatball.
Meatball's dead. We'll be back
I
for
think
our
Meatball's
regular
a statue.
Kentucky Fried Dice stream on Friday, a special Friday stream for Fall Guys and Jelly Pies. Make sure you join us then. If you want to play with us, hop on in. It is free to play on the Epic Game Store and like on every console that's ever been invented ever, apparently. It's there. So I might play on the PlayStation and like hang out on the couch. So we'll see.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, let's see. I have a feeling we're going to go say hi to our friends over at Brambeard.
Brambeard! Richard Bramlett, I love you. You're my brother.
Beard.
Yeah. They are not playing what I thought they'd be playing, but that's cool. They're playing Unrailed. It is their 2-year streamiversary, so if you're not following Brambeard, they're awesome too. If you only give out one follow tonight, give it to Dreadlord. If you give out 2 follows tonight, do one to Dreadlord and one to Brambeard. So cool.
You know
we'll
you
back.
want to give as many as possible.
So let's get that going. Big thanks to the players, as always. Thank you all for taking time out of your lives to play with us. And that's all I got. So we'll head over.
Yeah, no thanks to all of the extra hours and stuff and effort that you put into making maps and content and characters.
Thank
and
you
all
to
And
that
the,
us.
stuff.
like the
Yeah.
story.
So
And-
fun little bit. The map we used tonight, I panicked at like 7 or so and made that map at 7 using Dungeon Alchemist because it's just one of the best pieces of software for a DM using
Very
AI
pretty.
to build quick maps. So yeah. All right.
Very, very pretty map.
Well, y'all are welcome. I love playing with y'all. Makes my week. So yeah, let's head over to Brambeard. Bye y'all.
Good night.